Hi guys. So quite a lot's been going on in the little town that I live in. It's not very interesting or anything, but I just wanted to share with you guys. So to start off, around 2 or 3 weeks ago, a 16-year-old girl almost got raped. She's walking home from hanging around with her mates. I think they were at a nightclub or something when a man attempted to rape her. Um, so that was quite bad. And then last week, police officers came to my school, and they were like undercover, so like they didn't have their uniform on or anything, and they arrested a teenage boy for drugs. Now, I knew that there was drugs in my school, but I didn't realise they'd get the police in, so that was a bit of a shock. And then something that's really sad and shocking. Apparently, it's been all over British news as well as Spanish news. Um, a man who had spent 40 years in a prison in Catalan escaped, like he escaped from the prison, and he came down to the town that I live in on Sunday night, and he booked into the hotel, which is right next to the park that I hang out with my friends, and he dropped all his bags off and stuff, and then he went out and he had a couple of drinks at a bar. And then near the bus stop and where the police station is, he shot an Ecuadorian 37-year-old who was getting out of his car, and he shot him in the chest, and he died instantly. And then the man that like obviously escaped from the prison, he walked a little bit further up to this park, and a 16-year-old that goes to my school, he was walking his dog like around the park and near the park, and for unknown reasons, the man shot Adrian in the head. Like the bullet like literally went through here and came out here. So obviously the bullet like apparently it like hit his brain, sort of like skimmed his brain. And Adrian was in a coma from Sunday night until earlier today. And obviously I didn't go into school today just because I wasn't feeling well. But I got 5 or 6 texts from friends to say that Adrian had died. So obviously he had spent from Sunday till today in the coma, and then he died in hospital. Like he had an operation yesterday, but it didn't do much help. So that's like really sad. And the funeral's going to be tomorrow. And although I didn't know him personally, he seemed proper nice, like he seemed proper kind. And whenever he passed me or anybody in the hallway, he smiled or gave a little wave. And like nobody had any bad feelings towards him at all. Like he was like just really nice and really kind, and nobody ever was in a mood with him. So I feel really deeply for obviously his family and his friends that he hung around with all the time and stuff, because they've got to live with like the knowledge that Adrian was shot for no apparent reason, and like they've lost someone that was really really special to them. So I just want to say rest in peace, Adrian Adam. You're in our hearts. Um, but to be honest, what's scary about that is the fact that if it had been the Saturday night or the Friday night instead of the Sunday night, I would have seen everything, just because where he shot these 2 people is like on my way home. So that's like proper scary. But they caught the man on the Sunday night. So although it is safe round here, the streets are like empty because everyone's scared to go out. So it's just it's a bit of a shock to the town. Do you know what I mean? Like we've had cameramen and policemen and everything like going around our town and like videoing it and all of that lot. And we've had helicopters just like going around like above the town, like just checking out the streets and stuff. So yeah, I guess rest in peace to both the Ecuadorian man, 37-year-old, and ADRIAN. They are both in our hearts. So yeah. And like obviously I knew that not everywhere's safe, but I really thought the town that I live in was like safe. Well, not safe, but safer than the rest of the places that I've lived in. And it just proves that nowhere in this world is safe anymore, and you can't go out without having the slightest bit of worry, even if it's in the back of your head, like even if it's like right at the back and you're not thinking about it constantly. There will always be a time where it's pitch black, or you're not with anyone, or you can't see a thing, and you just think, oh my god, am I safe? Like Adrian, he was literally just taking his dog around this tiny little park before he went to bed, and he got shot for like no reason. So yeah, it just proves that you're not really safe anywhere, but at the same time, if you're sat there worrying all the time, you can't get on with your life. Um, so I don't. It's just sad, really, because like everyone that knew Adrian knew that nobody had a problem with him, and he never did anything to upset people. He always tried. He always tried to like please people. Um, so it's kind of like um, it's kind of like not fair, the fact that he got killed for no reason. And although I don't agree with torture, the man that shot these two people, these two innocent people, should feel like he should take his own life, or that he should be killed, because what he did is not right. And I know that obviously there's like loads of people, not loads of people, like quite a few people that have gone to prison for murder, and they just spend their whole life in prison, or they spend 60 years in prison. But to be honest, like, you sit on TV and you think, oh, he murdered someone, you know, he'll spend the rest of his life in prison. When you actually go through the whole, oh my god, someone I knew got murdered, you think prison isn't enough, it's not enough punishment. So I don't really know what to say to that. I think he should either want to kill himself, or he should get killed. I don't think he should get tortured, like proper tortured, because I really don't agree with it. But I hope that the man that shot these two people, I hope that he suffers for the rest of his life, knowing that he shot two innocent people. Like, and he can't change that now. Like, he's done it, he'll have to pay for that. So yeah, like, hopefully soon the town will go back to normal, but his friends and his family will take longer than the townspeople. And like, one of his best friends goes to my class, and yesterday he spent almost all day in tears worrying about Adrian. And then today, when he found out that Adrian died, he was in tears, he was shaking, he went running out of class and everything. So to think that the pain they must be going through is just awful, and nobody deserves to to know what that pain feels like, to know that their son has died or their best friend has died for no reason. It's not fair. And this world is just not fair. And you're not really safe anywhere anymore, but you can't keep thinking about that when you're going out with your friends. Like, nowhere is safe, but you've got to have a good time, because you never know what will happen. Like, yesterday's the past, today's the present, tomorrow's the future. You shouldn't be planning for the future, and you shouldn't be thinking about the past. You should just live for the present, because you don't know when you're going to die. Like, ADRIAN didn't know he was going to get shot, and he did. So just live for the present. Like, if someone turns around to you and goes, oh, let's go swimming with sharks, or let's do like paragliding or something, just do it. It's something to experience. It's something to do in your life. You don't know when you're going to die. You don't know how you're going to die. So just enjoy life whilst you have it, to be honest.